Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Bismillah.
Where should a person start when seeking knowledge, and where should he go when wanting to seek knowledge?
Akhi, seeking knowledge is not something that is easy. It's not a package deal or a form of things you do that happens overnight. It's a very, very lengthy, hard process. So seeking knowledge in the beginning, each and every one of us must seek knowledge of the basics, where he is a Muslim and his Islam would not be valid without it. So you have to know the pillars of Islam in general. What are the pillars of Iman in general? What are the 3 questions you will be asked in the grave in general? How to pray and how to fast, the things that you're required to do, the basics, which you can learn in maybe one day. Then you have to start to go up the ladder. So if you want to be a highly decorated student of knowledge, you need and you must learn Arabic, because without Arabic, you're depending on someone like me to translate into English, which is not very sufficient and helpful. It's good, but it will never ever make you a full-fledged student of knowledge. Then you have to learn the very most important thing, which is Al-Quran. So you have to learn the Quran, memorize it, know the tafsir, alongside with the beautiful names of Allah Azza wa Jalla and Tawheed of Rububiyyah and Uluhiyyah and the general things, without going too extreme into the sects and cults. So many people who study Tawheed are disoriented when they leave the Tawheed and study all different cults of Ash'aris, Sufis, Mu'tazila, Khawarij, Murja, Jahmiyyah. Okay, then so you don't focus on studying other sects and leave your own. So when I say to you, Manhaj Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, I said, we're not Ash'ara, we're not Maturidiyya, we're not... Okay, what are you? So, it's me. No, focus on the real Aqidah, the essence of the Aqidah of Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, and then that would be cascaded with that. Then you need to study a concise fiqh according to one of the schools of the thought, of the 4 schools of thought. One concise from beginning to end, just to have a full overview of fiqh. Now, each school, 85% is correct, 15% is wrong. So whatever you study, you will be in good hands. After that, you can go to study the real fiqh according to the Quran and the Sunnah and filter all what you've studied. And you go to usul al-fiqh. But this is not something to be done in 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years. It depends on your comprehension, ability to memorize, the teachers you're giving, and the dedication. Of course, when you're tired and bored, you learn the seerah of the Prophet ﷺ and entertain yourself by doing so. There is a lot of things you have to study, like the hadith, usul al-fiqh, mustalah al-hadith, ulum al-Quran and the likes. But it's so huge. Now, you may be deterred and said, oh, this is too much. I'd rather go and study English. But not everyone is qualified to study ilm. And not everyone who memorizes books and material will become an alim. Most people make the biggest mistake when they come and say, Sheikh Asim, I'd like to become like you. I said, don't. Because if this is your intention, you've lost. Decide to become someone who pleases Allah. And then you will become a da'i. Maybe you will become famous. Maybe you will be... If not, who cares? I'm doing what I'm doing for the sake of Allah. To have an objective to become famous or to become a scholar, this is a breach of sincerity, and Allah knows best.